next speaker, who is a fashion blogger and a social media influencer, so listen very carefully and give it up for the lady with big hair and loud mouth, Miss Nilu Thapa.
Check. So this is the profile of Bighairloudmouth. That's what I've made a career out of. So let me show you my journey as briefly as possible. I started my career in 2012, and these are some of my achievements. I think I got into the spotlight when I got to work with Karan Johar. And I got that as a content creator, but let's go ahead. Let's just see all the slides. That was Paris Fashion Week in 2015. So that picture got me in the list of GQ 100 Best Dressed in 2018. Let's go down. That was IIFA 2016 in Madrid. IIFAs. Let's go down. This more. Let's go down. IIFA 2017 in New York. And this was when the Ministry of Taiwan invited me to visit their country. I actually did a Taiwan tour, so this was from that experience. This was the first time I worked with Ministry, so that's why it's there in the slide. And this is my collaboration with Gucci for their cruise collection. Let's go down. Down. That's when I collaborated with Dior last year. Down. That's a collaboration with Louis Vuitton. Down. That's a collaboration with Jimmy Choo. Collaboration with Jimmy Choo again, and another Indian designer. Collaboration with Fulla. Collaboration with Fulla. That was Ferragamo, but anyways, let's go down. Armani, and the last one is my very recent collaboration with the Ministry of Bahrain. I went to Bahrain 2 weeks ago, and that's for me. Let's go down. And let's stop there. That's me. That's my job. So a lot of people actually ask me, what do you do? Is my job all about just posting about myself on social media, like probably wearing good clothes or doing good makeup, eating good food, staying in fancy restaurants or staying in fancy hotels, traveling the world? No, there's a lot of things that happens. And I'm Nilu Thapa. I'm also known as Bighairloudmouth, and I'm going to share my journey with a lot of you guys. So who all are on Instagram here? Everyone, raise your hand. Come on. Have you guys heard of me before? Anyways, if you haven't, I'm promoting myself because that's my job. My job is promoting stuff. So I will tell you how I began my journey. In terms of career, when I began in 2012, there was no career called social media influencer or a blogger. I started purely because I loved sharing. And I do that, and I still love that, because through what I share, a lot of people get information. Like for example, the pictures are... Okay, let me just show you. These are my recent work. I'm promoting a new skincare, which a lot of people might not have heard about, but which may help a lot of people. I'm promoting a new fragrance which has come. I'm promoting a new brand of lipstick. I'm also showing people how to do makeup, because that is something that I picked up along the way. So let me tell you how I began. I passed out from St. Joseph's Convent, Kalimpong, and I did my +2 in Dr. Graham's Homes. I was very clueless. I was a very shy girl. I'm still very shy, honestly. But I think that years of experience, talking, has kind of taken that away from me. And believe me, all of you will get there. My English was terrible till the time I went to Bangalore. And I had a very thick mother tongue influence, which I worked really hard to get rid of. Because I wanted to stand in a national forum, not as a Nepali, but as an Indian who is on par with all the Indians from all different cities. My only drawback is that I came from such a small town called Kalimpong. I didn't even know how malls looked like until I went to Bangalore. And that's how I began my journey. And I'll tell you a bit of my story. I did engineering. I hated it. I somehow got my degree because my father wanted me to do it. And I spoke on a previous forum, and that was directed to parents. If your parents tell you be a doctor, engineer, say no to them. You have to learn how to say no. Kinabhane, you may be really good. Timila art garnu man parcha hola, timila draw garnu man parcha hola, timila git gaunu man parcha hola. You should pursue that. Because if you are good at it, that means you can be freaking better at it. Nobody is perfect. But you have to be the better version of yourself. Yes! I started off in 2012 sharing my OOTDs. I'm sure you all know what an OOTD is, right? I think I had like a very different sense of style. What made me stand out on the internet is my individuality, because I did not give a damn about what other people thought about me. Oh, you have the lipstick. I don't care. I want to wear a red lipstick. I'm wearing it. And that will stick to people. You should not let someone else impose their opinions on you. Everyone here has a mind of their own. You should be able to impose your opinion on yourself. Kinavani, if you think about what other people think about you, those people are not going to come to you in your times of need. Timi bimari huँदाखेरि आफ्नो ख्याल तिमीले आफै राख्नुपर्छ. जो मान्छेले तिमीलाई तिमीलाई यसमा राम्रो देखेन उसमा राम्रो देखेन भने तिनीहरूले जज मात्रै गर्छ. Now I'm in a social media platform where my life is just 24 hours. People are like, you don't look good in that, you don't look good in this, but how do I brave it all and stand it? It's because what you need to have in every one of you is you need to have very strong willpower and a vision. Now, when I started, I got my engineering degree. I was working in Yahoo. That's when I met my partner. And the Yahoo ma kaam garदाखेरि चाहिँ I realized I was 21. I was sad with an Excel sheet. I was like, I'm too young for this. I can't stay with an Excel sheet. That's what I thought. And I thought, okay, test pages, since we work with test websites, I thought, let me create a platform of my own just to experiment. You guys love writing journals. I know a lot of us like writing diaries and all. Just a diary, just your online diary. So it began like that. And I decided that it made me feel so alive. Alive, that like how it should make you feel when you are 21. Not dead like how you're not supposed to feel when you're 21. And I decided to make a career out of it. Now, did I have financial background? No, I was broke. Did I have enough guts in me to do it? Yes, of course, hell yes, I could do it. But what you need to have in each of you is, I can do it. And the journey is not easy. I was broke, I did not have money, and I was willing to brave it all, to do what I love doing. Until date, it's been 7 years I've been doing this. God has been very kind to me, I've been blessed. My work has been appreciated. That's why I'm getting some of the opportunities that I just showed in the slides. And that is also not only because I got lucky, or maybe like I started in this career before and made a mark. No, it's because you should have the willingness, the humility to learn new things every day. If you think you are good today, you should have it in you to be better tomorrow. I'm not going to give you like advices ki timi yesto gara kinabhane timharo sabaijanako आफ्नै interest cha. And I know that you guys are incredibly talented. We are a talented race. So I will just tell you one thing, do not compare yourself with anyone. You are good at what you are. You just need to explore your individuality. I was so shy. But I thought I will be a better version of myself. If today I post a video and people are like, you're so good at it, I can't post the same video tomorrow just because thinking I'm good at it. People will be like, I've seen this before. How do I want to stay in the game? I have to be better than I was today. And that's what I learn every day. I feel I'm a student every day in my life. I'm always striving to learn new things. I'm always trying to be the better version of myself. So I don't know, यस्तो हुँदैन रहेछ मान्छे कि मेरोमा टाइम नै छैन भन्ने खालके, तर आफै निकाल्नु पर्ने रहेछ आफ्नो लागि टाइम. जस्तो म यति बिना बिजी हुन्छु लाइक, तर I decided I should also give time for myself. अनि म सबैजनालाई भन्छु, you guys, I know कि अब सबैजना क्लास 11-12 होला है तिमीहरू, 11-12 colleges. Right now you guys are probably going through heartbreak कि अब secretly कोही देख्दाखेरि मुटु अलिक छिटो चल्छ होला. हुन्छ त्यो सबैजनालाई, And I know when I was a teenager, I was so rebellious. And there were things like, I want to do something to impress the other person. But I'll tell you how you can impress the other person. You be yourself. I was just you have a crush, and that crush kind of, likes another person. You try to be like the other person. Don't make that mistake. You end up losing yourself. You embrace yourself, be who you are, because nobody can be you. Now you are in this platform where you will take any steps in life. When I began a career as a blogger, there was no career called blogger. I made that career for myself. Now I have a company. I am the freaking CEO, director of my own company. I hire people. I'm giving employment opportunities to people who have a vision and who are willing to work hard. Primarily, those people should be cool, not standard. You should be able to think out of the box. I think out of the box. I want people who are like me to surround me. Choose your friends, right? Very carefully, because the people with whom you walk and talk also influence a lot and also plays a major role into what you become further in your life. I also get tired. I don't get time to spend much with my friends and family. I also like to just chill in cafes and all. I don't get that kind of time. I don't have that liberty. But do I sit and crib? No. Because I love every moment of my job. I call it a job, since I'm talking about career, but it does not feel like a job. It's just something that I like to do. Job just like that, and I'm making money out of it. So what can be better than doing what you love and making money out of it? But the reason I'm being able to do this is because of the people I surround myself with, and also because of the willpower in me to do it. So तिमीहरु लाइफमा जे पनि गर्छौ, do your research very well. Internet is huge. Like I said, I share information every day in my life. My job is to share information. And if people get influenced by that information, I am coined as an influencer. That's what I am. A lot of people may still not be familiar with what I do, but this is what I do. That's my job portfolio, which is at the bottom of the thing. Everyone influences everyone at some point of time. Suppose I will speak to a student right now and their thought process may influence me. It's not a very tricky thing, but I think the way you stand out is just embracing yourself and figure out what your strong point is. Now I wish you all the best in your future careers. You may be anything. If you feel that you're an average student or don't worry. You don't have to be doctor, engineer, whatever. You can be anything in life. I got an engineering degree. Am I using it? I just wasted my parents' money. And I just wasted 4 years getting that degree. Because I think at that point of time, I went through the societal pressure. Ama bole bhane haina to engineering गरिनस् भनी हामीले society-ले राम्रो भन्दैन. तर के चाहिँ भयो? At least I think I now make them proud doing what I do. At least my parents supported me कि ल त अब छोड दे तो भनेर. So I talk to your parents, like Prashanti said, make them understand. But one thing is also understand what you want to do. कि अब त्यो random हैन अब यसले यो गर्दैछ म पनि त्यस्तो गर्दैछु त्यस्तो नगर्नु. Figure out what you're good at and you guys will excel in every field of your life. Any questions? I'm done with my talk.